Welcome back. Today I'm gonna talk a bit about how the industry works. As a whole, the willingness to pay within the text translation industry is very good. When I started working in this industry, it was the high willingness to pay that surprised me the most. Regardless of whether your customers are from Asia, Middle East, India, Europe, South America or Central America, you will almost always get paid for your invoices. Last year I calculated that I was paid for 98% of my invoices, which, after all, can be regarded as a very good willingness to pay in an internet-based industry where your customers are based all over the world, and sometimes some of your customers only owe you as little as $50. One of the reasons why the willingness to pay is so high is due to the fact that you will not be persistent in the industry if you do not pay your invoices. To a large extent, this industry is gathered through pros.com, and if you get a bad reputation on this place, which you will get if you do not pay your invoices, you will have a hard time in the industry, whether you're a bureau or if you are a translator. On many occasions, I have refused jobs with good compensations due to the fact that several translators write in the agency's reviews on pros.com that they do not pay their invoices. Let's move on. And now we're gonna go straight to the big question. How much can you earn? Let's say this. Your rate depends on a lot of different factors, such as your repetition, but also which language combinations you work with. The lowest rate goes from 3 eurocent per word, and the highest, I would say, is somewhere around 20 eurocent per word. Now you know in which spectrum the most common rates are. Given this rate, how much will you make? Obviously, this comes down to how many words you can translate each day. How many words you can translate with high quality each day. If you're new in this business, maybe you can translate somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000 words a day. If you have been in this business for some years, you can translate more. Let's assume you can translate 4,000 words a day. We use the rates I have already mentioned to calculate how much you can earn. Let's start by using 3 eurocent per word. Here, I would also like to state this. Even if you're new in this business, you should never accept a rate that is lower than this. To accept a lower rate would just be ridiculous. 3 eurocent per word times 4,000 words equals 120 euros a day. Now, let's use the highest rates that I mentioned. 20 eurocent per word. 20 eurocent per word times 4,000 is 8,000 euro. So, depending on how long you have been in this business, your repetition, your language pairs, your specializations, and so on, your rate will be somewhere around 120 to 800 euros per day. And now I would like to try to keep this real, so I will narrow this down a little. While 3 eurocent per word is ridiculous low, 20 eurocent per word is ridiculous high. Trying to keep this as real as possible, your rate will most likely be somewhere around 250 to 6,000 euros a day if you got into this business for real. And by real, I mean if you work up a real customer base and a strong reputation as a good language provider. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe.